Good evening. I want to welcome you all to 2016 Homecoming Coronation. Tonight you will be seeing a number of students who represent organizations all across campus. I cannot express to you how actively involved this university is when it comes to having great leadership skills. We will also be meeting our candidates tonight. They are currently running for Mr. and Mrs. GSW and Homecoming King and Queen. I'm going to ask that we silence all cell phones so that we do not disrupt the program. We would also like to ask you to keep the volume limited so that all the candidates can hear their names. Thank you all for coming out and giving your support to all of these individuals.
Student organization representatives. Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, Ms. Genesis Davis. Mr. Alpha Phi Alpha, Mr. Joshua Bradshaw. Okay. Alpha Psi Omega, Mr. Justin Neal, and Ms. Sydney Scott. ASA, Mr. Joe Paroma, Ms. Nkechi Ndubuisi. CAB, Mrs. Rolanda Carter. Ms. Delta Sigma Theta, Mrs. Isitu Diallo. Mrs. Gospel Choir, Ms. Aaliyah Bandu. Amen for that. Callie Brown. Callie Brown. Ms. GSW cheerleader, Ms. Callie Brown. Mr. and Mrs. IHELP, Mr. Javarte Jones, and Ms. Shanira Stevens. Anna Dixon. Anna Dixon. Miss Kappa Delta, Miss Anna Dixon. See, the Kappa Deltas are here tonight. Mr. and Ms. MPHC, Mr. Nephew Jester, and Ms. Allison Ross. Okay. Mr. Omega Psi Phi, Mr. Ashton Treadway. Mr. and Mrs. Reslife, Coleman Bailey, and Ms. Kay Pearson. Mr. Saab, Mr. Miles Robinson. Okay.
Beautiful young lady, beautiful.
All right, take a picture. Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Sabu, Miss Amber Cartwell, Mr. Willie Lewis. SGA. Tatum Shivers and Akibia Hicks, right? Mr. and Miss SGA, Mr. Tatum Shivers and Miss Akibia Hicks. Miss Sigma Gamma Rho, Miss Kimberly Huff. Miss Stormfront Dance Team, Miss Brianna Myers. Miss Sabu, Miss Suave, Miss Monique Williams. Zeta Phi Beta, Miss Sarah Allen. Zeta Phi Alpha. Miss Zeta Phi Alpha, Miss Amber Gross. Wow. Cam, Rachel Crawford. Mr. and Mrs. Freshman. Cam Bennett, Barrett, and Rachel Crocker. Mr. and Mrs. Sophomore, Austin Young and Shatir Crawford.
Mr. and Miss Junior, Mr. Austin Childs and Miss Shola Rezahi. Mr. and Miss Senior, Mr. Aaron Jones and Miss Jessica Brianna. We will now go through the candidates for Mr. and Miss GSW. Miss GSW, Miss Jasmine Davis. Jasmine is originally from Thomaston, Georgia. She transferred from Burnell University, which will make this her first year attending Georgia Southwestern State University. She is a junior majoring in psychology with a minor in sociology. Upon graduating from Georgia Southwestern, her plan is then to attend graduate school to receive her master's and then her doctorate. Her career plan after graduate school will be to become an FBI forensic psychologist. Ms. Jasmine Davis. Ms. Maddie Foltz. Maddie Foltz is a sophomore biology major here at GSW with hopes to attend physician assistant school after graduation. Her dream is to someday work at the Children's Hospital of Atlanta and to also participate in medical mission trips regularly. She has been involved in Biology Club and Baptist Collegiate Ministry and is currently a member of the Kappa Delta and serves as their Vice President of Public Relations and is also a senator for the Student Government Association. As Miss GSW, Maddie hopes to be an influence for girls on campus to be confident in who they are, and she would also like to make our campus feel more welcome and safe for incoming and current students. Maddie Foltz. Vaquisha Hall. Ms. Vaquisha Hall is from Macon, Georgia. Her major is exercise science with a minor in education. She currently plays basketball at Georgia Southwestern. Her future goals are to be a physical therapist. She plans to accomplish these goals by the time of 2017. Her hobbies consist of reading and volunteering. Ms. Vaquisha Hall. Our candidate for Mr. Georgia Southwestern, Mr. Bryce Benton. Bryce Benton is a senator for SGA. He is also the president of Kappa Sigma fraternity. As well as being a member of Enactus and a member of the marketing club, Bryce Benton is also an intern for the admissions office. A fun fact about Bryce, he can almost dunk. Bryce Benton. Our candidates for Homecoming King and Homecoming Queen. Homecoming King, Mr. Anthony Bennett. Anthony, has also known as Dab Pope, was born January 13, 1994 in Miami, Florida, to Miss Sherry Carter and Wilfred Bennett. At the age of 16, he moved to Macon, Georgia, where he graduated from Northeast Senior High School. Anthony is a storm spotter and the Academic Development Committee Chair for SOB. His favorite sport is basketball. His favorite movie is Space Jam. Anthony is known as a very outgoing person. You may know him as the voice at our very own GSW home basketball games. He is also the president of Hit Dem Folks and the treasurer for Dab Nation of 300. And he also hopes to become your next homecoming king, Mr. Anthony Bennett. Miss Corey Hunter. Corey Hunter is from Atlanta, Georgia. She enjoys listening to music and laughing with friends. In person, she can be a sweet and bubbly person. But when it comes to business, she will talk you down as a young entrepreneur in the making. Corey aspires to be a young business gal. Corey Hunter. Mr. Anthony Hand. Anthony Hand is a native of Atlanta, Georgia. Anthony is a graduating senior majoring in dramatic arts, performance emphasis with a minor in education. Anthony has dreams and aspirations to become a professional in the student affairs field while enjoying the love of owning his own theater company. Anthony is proud to call GSW his home away from home. Anthony Bennett. Miss Leah McQueen. Leah McQueen is originally from Miami, Florida, but she was raised in Oakwood, Georgia. Her major is psychology. She is currently a resident assistant in Pines and a part of Zeta Tau Alpha sorority. She is graduating this fall and plans on attending graduate school at UGA, pursuing a master's degree in industrial psychology. Miss Leah McQueen. Mr. Jacoby Smith. Jacoby is from Macon, Georgia. His mother's name is Vita Smith. He is a senior exercise science major. His future plans is to become an athletic trainer. He has served on the executive board of SOB for public relations and is a part of the Peak Mentee program. He loves to skate, dance, and Turtle Man rock, loves helping out with the community and doing community service. He is a friendly young man that likes to have fun and gets the job done. Mr. Jacoby Smith. Miss Tori Duran. Tori is in the nursing program here at GSW. She hopes to graduate within the next year and pursue her dream of becoming a neonatal intensive care nurse. Eventually, she hopes to further continue her education and become a neonatal nurse practitioner. She has always loved traveling, and one day she hopes she can travel to third world countries and be able to work as a nurse there. This year, she will be traveling to Jamaica to do a study abroad trip to learn about their culture and medical practices. She is also a member of the Kappa Delta sorority here at GSW. She says that being in a sorority has helped bring out her confidence and made her 4 years here a blast. Miss Tori Durant. Mr. Justin Velez. Justin is a 22-year-old senior here at GSW, originally from Montezuma, Georgia, raised in Conyers, Georgia. He began his undergraduate study here at GSW in the fall of 2011 and is slated to graduate December 2016 with a bachelor's degree in dramatic arts and a minor in management. Upon graduation, he plans to enroll in a Master's of Fine Arts program to hone his craft and better prepare him for a career in film and music entertainment. It is his overall goal to establish himself as not just a multifaceted performer, but a devout businessman, philanthropist, and humanitarian. As cliche as it may sound, he hopes and prays to inspire someone's child the very same way that many others have inspired him. Mr. Justin Velez. Our last candidate for Homecoming Queen, Ms. Daisha Stanberry. Daisha was born in Queens, New York, but raised in Georgia. She is the middle child of 2 sisters and 1 brother. During her spare time, she likes to choreograph dances for people on campus. She is a part of the marvelous Mu Rho chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated at Georgia Southwestern State University. Ms. Daisha Stanberry. Before continuing on with our program, if there's open seats next to you, if we can maybe shift in, especially on this third row, if you guys can come all the way in to provide other seats for people. So then this row, on the third row, if anybody would like a seat, we've got open seats. We would like to now welcome up Ms. Kennedy Can to bring us the occasion, and then Mr. Aaron Joan, who will read a poem.
Coronation usually indicates a ceremony where a formal placement of power is bestowed upon a monarch by a ritual placement of a crown on his or her head. The ceremony may include the taking of special vows by the monarch and a certain act of homage. However, for Georgia Southwestern, coronation is a procession of leaders from around our campus organizations and classifications. It also serves as a way for members of our campus to learn more about these leaders, as well as giving us the chance to show our appreciation of them. Georgia Southwestern's first coronation ceremony was held in 2006 and designed by Miss Robin Jones Woods. Today, we celebrate this occasion as the first official event of Homecoming Week. King and Queen, as well as Mr. and Miss GSW, will be announced this Saturday at our homecoming basketball games. Thank you all for attending, and good luck to all of our current candidates.
Good evening to everyone. Oh, no, y'all dead. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Okay, it's more like it. It's more like it. I'm going to read a poem here that I think is befitting to the occasion. Since our candidates are running and look so nice, I think this will be a very inspirational poem to them. And a lot of people in the audience might can attest to it. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you trudge seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high. And you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learn. And many a fellow turns about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up, though the pace seems slow. You may succeed with another blow. Off the goal is nearer than it seems to faint a faltering man. Off the struggler has never given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late when the night came down how close he was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint, the cloud of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It might be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when you hard is hit. And it's when things seem worse that you must not quit. And it's when things seem worse that you what?
Must not quit.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. That was a great poem. We're going to continue on. The next portion is kind of new and different. So what we're going to do with our new positions, Mr. and Miss GSWs, we're going to do a question and answer portion. So what we're going to do is I'm going to call up a candidate. They'll come and pick a question. I'll read the question aloud, and then they will get to answer the question. So let's just start with the one and only Mr. Bryce Benton. Woo. Mr. Bryce Benton, please don't forget, is running for Mr. GSW. It's a tough race. Mr. Benton, what faculty member or staff member have you looked up to as a role model and why?
I guess I'll use the microphone over here. First, what I would like to do is everyone give a round of applause to Mr. Adrian, John Philippe, and Ms. Keena for hosting this event, this coronation, and also homecoming week.
You already have their votes.
You both have done a great job, and it's going to be a good week. I love everything about Georgia Southwestern, especially all of the opportunities it awards its student body, and I always tell all of my tours when I go out that this is the only place in the state that you can actually be involved in 5 or 6 student organizations and still attend your classes and pass them. So it's very unique to Georgia Southwestern. I have so much pride in GSW. And I encourage everyone to take the opportunity, and I would love to represent the student body as Mr. GSW. Thank you, and go Canes.
Mr. Benton, Mr. Bryce Benton,
Bryce, come here, Bryce.
I would like to ask the question just one more time for you. What faculty member or staff member have you looked up to at your time at GSW?
I thought I drew another question. I apologize about that.
I'll leave this right here.
So I can read it? Thank you.
Absolutely.
No, to answer the question, I've looked up to many faculty and staff at GSW. I can't really specifically name one. I guess that's why I gave everyone, the spiel about the opportunities. But no, the good thing about the faculty on campus is that they're so involved with the student body. And, Dr. Bergren has been a great influence to me, and he's a great teacher. Go Canes!
Miss LaQuisha Hall. Don't be nervous. If you were able to change something here at GSW, what would it be and why?
Can you repeat the question one more time, please?
If you were able to change one thing at GSW, what would it be and why? Don't mess up.
Sorry, guys, I'm a little nervous. Hey. Oh gosh. Okay, I guess this is something simple. If I could change something at GSW, maybe I would probably change like the prices of like the tuition, I guess, because I know, yeah, I know some people, you know, doesn't have money like that, and some people are struggling. You know, people like me are struggling, and I know I'm on scholarship, but I still know the struggle. But cause don't get me wrong now, I don't even eat ramen noodles because I can't even got no money. But yeah, I would, you know, change the prices. But for your upper class people like Donald Trump, you know, who got the money, I would change, I just have a suggestion box and then the majority will win, you know. That's about it. I don't have nothing else to say, y'all.
Miss Batty Fultz.
691.
No, that one was hard. What do you like most about Georgia Southwestern State University? Feel free to.
My favorite thing about Georgia Southwestern is the small campus feel. I love how there's such a small teacher-student ratio and how there's room to build relationships and also know your teachers for future recommendations and just to help you in classes in the future.
Awesome. Thank you. Miss Jasmine Davis. How are you different from the other competition for Mr. and Miss GSW?
Okay. May I have that question one more time?
How are you different from the other competition for Mr. and Miss GSW?
Thank you so much. You read that so well. How I would present myself different is I respect everyone the same way I would want to be respected. I speak to everyone when someone speaks to me. I smile whenever I can, and I feel like I represent myself well. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You guys really handle those questions like a champ. Next,
Including you, Bryce.
Including you, Bryce.
Good job.
Next, we're going to have the GSW Gospel Choir to kind of give us a little bit of an entertainment, and then we'll resume back to the Homecoming King and Queen candidates.
And they got that question.
When darkness tries to hide and trembles at his voice, trembles at his voice. How great is our God? Sing with me, how great is our God? Oh, sing how great is our God.
gospel choir. That was beautiful. We're now going to resume with the Homecoming King and Queen candidates. So what will happen is they will each receive 2 minutes to explain why they should be voted on as Homecoming King or Queen. When they hit the 2-minute mark, if they're not done, I will just tell you that you're done. I don't have a buzzer. But you are welcome to come to the podium. And we're just going to go across the road. We'll start with Ms. Dacia Stanberry and go across and then pick up with... and then we'll go to Mr. Justin Velez and all the way in till Mr. Anthony Bennett. Does that work? Perfect. All right. Ms. Dacia.
Hello all. Was not expecting to go first. But before, when they told us we're going to be doing this, I thought about how nervous I'm going to be. And then I thought about how nervous I was when I entered GSW. And I thought about how nervous I'm going to do anything really. Joining sorority, which I'm a row by the way. Joining CAB, becoming a resident assistant, working at the library, anything really. And I noticed anything you go through life, you're always going to be nervous, but success is always at the end. May 6, 2016 for me. But my GSW experience, if I could sum it up in one word, it would be growth, because I have definitely grown from when I entered. Thank you. Hey everyone, my name is Tori Duran and I'm a senior/junior, it's really complicated, here at Georgia Southwestern, and I'm originally from a small town, so I chose Georgia Southwestern because I wanted the small town experience. And my Georgia Southwestern experience has been more than I could ever ask for. I have gained a group of friends and I have gained a lot of memories from Georgia Southwestern. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little nervous. From Georgia Southwestern, I've gained a lot of memories from freshman year, and it's crazy to think how far you come from your freshman year to your senior year or your 5th year senior year. But I'm happy to say that I'm part of the nursing program here at Georgia Southwestern, and I would like to brag on it, because it is, I feel, as one of the best nursing programs in the state of Georgia. And I'm happy to represent Kappa Delta as their homecoming candidate. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So I tried to come up with a speech to sum up my GSW experience, but it was really hard once I thought about it. But I guess what I would say is, coming in as a freshman, I didn't know anyone, but I stepped out of my comfort zone and I joined a sorority. I made some friends in this room who I know will be there to the very end. I became the first female Black student government president. Needless to say, I think if I could say anything about summing it up, GSW is what you make out of it. If you stay in your room, this place will be nothing to you. But if you go out there and you step out of your comfort zone and get involved, this place will hold a special place in your heart. I can't believe this is my last homecoming. I guess it's true when they say life, when time flies by, you're having fun. Thanks.
Hello, hi everybody. I'm Corey Hunter. Well, let me start off by saying I probably had the shortest time here at GSW. I came in as a transfer from a small 2-year college. So me being here, I wasn't sure what to expect. I wasn't sure how I was going to do, friends I would make, So I can honestly say me being at GSW has taught me a lot about myself, and it's taught me a lot about other people. I'm getting emotional because this is really showing that you can really do a lot of things that you think that you would never be able to do. It took me a lot of confidence and a lot of courage to come up here in front of everybody, because people may have preconceived notions about me, but I'm very shy And I'm not that girl, that soccer girl that everybody says. So me being here is just stepping outside of my comfort zone and doing something that I never thought that I would be able to do. I'm reaching milestones for myself personally that I thought that I may have never been able to achieve. So thank you.
Good evening.
Can I help you?
Yes, you may. What a crowd, what a crowd. I'm just gonna hold it like this. I was sitting backstage and I remembered, I'm gonna rewind back to move-in day, fall 2011. It was the worst day of my life. My toilet flooded and my RA had to come help me. This is one of those embarrassing stories that I probably should have taken to the grave with me, but I digress. And I just remember thinking, these are gonna be a long 4 years. But here I sit along with these beautiful people, 10 months shy of graduation. It has truly, truly been a remarkable experience, my time here. And Tori, I just want to let you know, girl, you ain't the only fifth-year senior up in here. I don't know about y'all, but it got real. But yeah, I love this. I love the small university feel. A lot of us in this room, we know each other. Some better than others, and the faculty, as impossible as they can be sometimes, are truly dedicated. To facilitating to us a transition to a very difficult environment where it can be very cold, and as every day goes by and every second, I keep thinking, what am I gonna really do? Like, I'm leaving somewhere where I've been so comfortable and I have to go and tread new ground and break new ground, I guess, but it's all a part of growing and it's really just life. So I think that's about all I can say. I thought I wasn't much of a talker, but I guess I am.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jacoby Smith. A lot of y'all been know me as Turtle Man. Gotta be dancing all the time. My GSW experience so far has been wonderful. I have learned a lot, met a lot of good people, had fun with the diversity around the campus. I also had I'm nervous. I also have gotten a chance to meet a lot of different people from living on campus, going to the frats, chilling in the cab, supporting student athletes, attending school events, playing bingo on the bingo champ, if y'all don't know. I would just like to thank me for having had the opportunity to run for Homecoming King. And I would like to wish all my opponents good luck. So vote Jacoby Smith, your Homecoming King. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anthony Hand Jr., and my GSW experience has been phenomenal. I have made some of the best relationships here. I've done so many things. GSW has definitely prepared me for the direction that I am going in. Many of you that do know me and many of you who don't, I am a very, very person to try to reason with when I have my mind set on something. Very stubborn when it comes to that, but I am one that I always put my best foot forward, and if I feel like if something's brought to me and it's not the best, I don't put it up. And I just feel like I'm standing in front of you because I feel like I am the best foot forward for Homecoming King. I am the representation of GSW, and I don't mean that in a, hot-headed or big-headed way, but I mean that because it takes a lot of dedication and hard work to get through 4 years at a university, and not everyone makes it. But being one that will be walking away this year in May, it's kind of bittersweet, but it's definitely worth it. And GSW, it's a good place to be, and I'm gonna miss it. So, but my GSW experience has been nonetheless nothing shy of phenomenal. So, thanks.
Ooh, it's a lot of people out here. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm Anthony Bennett. I'm running for Homecoming King. My time here at GSW has been great, honestly. I can say that I've really grown here, made a lot of different relationships. I swear, I think I know everybody in this room. I hope, so please vote for me. No, but here at GSW, I just try to have fun. I try to make sure I capitalize on all the opportunities presented to me, and I try to make sure I stay level-headed and stuff like that. But I don't know. When I first decided to run for Homecoming King, I thought it was going to be pretty easy because I didn't know how much great competition I had, and not to mention one of my friends running with me as well. So it's good to see that we have people up here trying to be Homecoming King, and I got my friends up here and all different type of stuff. As you can see, I'm nervous. I don't know if you guys can see it physically, but when I ramble, it's not really good. But but anyway, vote for me for Homecoming King. I will be there Saturday to cheer GSW Canes on. To be there to talk to smack or whatever, and hopefully lead our team to victory. So vote for me, I guess.
Please join me in giving all of our candidates another round of applause. So now we've kind of come to the end of our program. I want to leave you with a couple of remarks and reminders. Before I forget to say it, all candidates, if you have a sash, I would please like to have them back. So there is a box back here with the rest of the sashes. If you so wish to keep your sash, come see me this week and you pay $10 for it. But just come see me this week and we'll take care of it then. But I need all of your sashes back or I come to find you. All right, voting is happening now. So it opened this morning at 8 a.m. for both candidates, Mr. and Miss GSW and Homecoming King and Queen. Make sure you vote. They will be campaigning all week. Voting closes Thursday night at 11:59. So you have till Thursday night at 11:59 to vote for your candidate of choice. We will announce the winners on Saturday. Saturday is our tailgate day. If you have a table, your organization's coming out there, feel free to come out there about 9 o'clock to get set up. If you just want to come out there, food starts at 11 o'clock. We will announce the winners during the basketball games. At the women's basketball game halftime, we will announce Homecoming King and Queen. At the men's basketball game halftime, we will announce Mr. and Miss GSW. And after the guys' game is when we will announce competition awards. So with that, we've concluded our program. I hope that you have a wonderful homecoming week. Thank you for letting Chris and I be the master and mistress of ceremonies. And go Canes!
Vote for me.